Now that it's getting colder out, I really want soup, but I don't want to do all the work that it takes to make soup. So I'm going to show you the Lazy Girl Crockpot loaded potato soup that I'm making this week to help me lose fat. It's high in protein, portion control, super tasty, and it's literally no work at all. Dump everything in the crock pot and let it do its thing. Because it's so easy, meals like this really help me look forward to what I was eating and help set me up for success so that I could stay on track. And I was able to lose 130 pounds and keep it off for over 10 years. So let's get cooking, honey. This is what you're gonna need, bud. For one, a crock pot. This is just an old one. I don't even know. It's some no-name Doral Designs. We got it from Walmart probably many years ago. I have sprayed the inside of it with cooking spray. Then we need 3 boxes of chicken broth. And for reference, our boxes are 900 milliliters each. Then we need 320 grams of shredded rotisserie chicken. This is off of a Costco chicken. We had this left over in the freezer, so we've thawed it out. We need 8 light Laughing Cow wedges, the ones that are 25 calories a piece. So we got them in there. Half a teaspoon of ground black pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds of frozen hash browns. These are great value from Walmart, country style diced hash brown potatoes. I love cooking with potatoes, especially hash browns, because you don't have to do any work. You literally just dump them in. Potatoes are cheap and they're a really good weight loss food because they're low calorie and filling. We need 21 ounces of light cream of chicken or low fat cream of chicken soup. So we used the Campbell's and I used a little over 2 cans for 21 ounces. Our cans are smaller in Canada than they are in the States. And we need 2 cups of frozen veggies. I'm using the mixed veggies from Great Value. And then for topping, we're gonna need some bacon crumbles. So I've got some fully cooked bacon crumble from Costco. And then we're gonna need some shredded cheese. And I'm using the shredded Tex-Mex cheese from Costco. We're gonna do 6 tablespoons of the bacon and 6 tablespoons of the cheese. I'm making 6 servings. So that's literally gonna be each portioned topping. Kyle and I are having this for dinner tonight, so we have 4 meal prep containers, and then I've got 2 bowls. I don't know the size of the serving yet, so I got 2 sizes of bowls ready. I lost my weight with portion control, so if you want to know more of the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose it, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10% off. And if you're looking for a really great, tasty, high protein snack or dessert, check this out. These are HTLT Steps Seco bars, and this is the Milky Crisp flavor. We love having these on hand because they taste like a chocolate bar, but with more protein and way less sugar, and the calories are quite decent, and it keeps you really full. My favorite way to eat these is microwaving it for 10 seconds and eating it with a knife and fork. Kyle and I think it tastes like a real legit dessert that way. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below. And we're out and we need to get more, so we're gonna be placing an order shortly. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is the cream cheese. This is the cream cheese replacement, the Laughing Cow. So the Laughing Cow and the chicken, I'm gonna put back in the fridge because we're gonna actually use those later. And the toppings will go back in the fridge until later as well. Everything else is going in the crock pot. So like I said, I've already sprayed the inside with cooking spray. Now I'm just gonna pour the cream of chicken in there. Then we'll get the hash browns going in. You just dump those babies right in there. We do the seasoning, so the salt and the pepper. Pour in our veggies. And then I'm gonna add the chicken broth now. Oh yeah, look at that. I love all-in-one meals because the easier the better for Kyle and I. We don't like doing a lot of cooking, and we've learned the longer we keep the weight off, the less we like cooking, but we still want tasty meals. So something like this where everything is all in one, that is our jam. So I'm just gonna empty all 3 boxes in here, and then we'll stir it around to combine it before we turn the crock pot on. Okay, all the broth is in there. I'm gonna give this a quick stir to combine everything, and then I'll let it do its thing when we turn it on. So I'm just gonna mix up get the cream of chicken up from the bottom, and that looks really nice. So now what I wanna do is I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna turn it on to low, and we're gonna cook this for 4 hours. Then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna add the light Laughing Cow wedges and the chicken, and then we'll cook it a bit longer before we divide it up and top it. I am just opening up the Laughing Cow to get them ready to be put in. I'll just pull this last tab here, and I got the chicken ready as well. So at 2 hours and 45 minutes, we checked the soup, and our Crockpot cooks pretty fast. So it was pretty much cooked. We decided, because Kyle and I are very impatient people, we decided to turn it up to high. So for the last half hour, it's been on high. So we're at 3 hours and 30 minutes, and we are putting the chicken and the Laughing Cow in now. If you are someone who likes to wait, you wanna let it cook a little longer, you can cook it for the full 4 hours on low. Or if your Crockpot cooks differently, ours cooks very fast and we're impatient, so we chose to do this a little faster. So what I'm gonna do is just put all the Laughing Cow into the soup, like that. And then I'm also gonna add the chicken.
The cream of chicken already gave it a creamy taste, so I can't wait for the Laughing Cow. It's gonna really bump it up.
Yes, this is gonna make it really great. Most people in their loaded potato soup put cream cheese, but to save calories, we're using Laughing Cow, which is gonna do the same thing as cream cheese, add the creaminess, but for a lot less calories. And this chicken, we'll just put that in there too. So here's the 8 I keep calling it cream cheese. Here's the 8 Laughing Cow wedges. And then now I'm just going to put our chicken in. We love shredding rotisserie chicken and putting it in the freezer and using it for multiple recipes. So that was great for adding some protein to this. So now I'm just gonna give it a stir. I'm gonna cover it, leave it on high for another 10 to 15 minutes until the Laughing Cow melts, and then we should be able to divide it all up, top it, and I'll show you all the portions and calories. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. The Laughing Cow has pretty much all the way melted. There might be a tiny couple of little pieces, but that'll just sort of melt over time as it sits. So we're going to portion it out now. I'm gonna turn the Crockpot off. I've got the cheese and the bacon ready to go, and I have a tablespoon out. What I'm gonna do is I've got my 4 containers, and I decided to go with the big bowls. I'm gonna just go 1 cup at a time, and this is how I portion out our soups. If I didn't do it like each individual portion for soup, I do it like this. I go 1 cup at a time, and that way you can get as accurate a portions as possible. Okay, so there's 1 cup each. Now we're gonna go 2. And like Kyle and I really like volume, so we try to make big volume soups like this too, so that you get a really good portion. Okay, so I have 2 cups per bowl. Now what I'm gonna do is go to a 1/2 cup and put a 1/2 cup in every container. I'm just getting one of those ladles to help me get the rest. So we still have actually a great amount, so I'm gonna go with another 1/2 cup per bowl, and I think that'll do it. All right, we were actually able to get 3 1/4 cups per serving. So this makes some really massive bowls of soup, which I'm really impressed with. I'm really proud of how much we were able to get. Now I'm gonna top each serving with a tablespoon of shredded cheese. Like that. Now we're gonna go with some bacon on top, and we're gonna do a tablespoon of the bacon crumble. I love bacon crumble because it gives me the taste of bacon without adding a ton of calories. A tablespoon is only 30 calories, so that's a cool taste of bacon for me. This makes 6 servings and you get a large bowl of soup per serving. For the calories per serving, it's 489 calories, 16 grams of fat, 59 grams of carbs, and 29 grams of protein. I really wanted to pack in the flavor and the protein and keep it under 500 calories for a really nice low calorie but tasty dinner. So we're eating these tonight for dinner, and then I'm gonna put these 4 in the fridge once they cool. They'll be good in the fridge up to 4 days. And then if you're gonna want them to last longer, you want to freeze them, you can. When I freeze things, I just pull them out overnight and let them sit in the fridge and thaw, and then I reheat either in the microwave or you can heat it in a pot on the stove to reheat it, but we like quick, so we go microwave. So let's have a taste. Just mix it all up, get the bacon and the cheese all mixed in there. This is gonna be so good. I already know. Oh yeah, look at that cheese and chicken. You're gonna love this. You're gonna make it right now, buddy. Throw it in your crock pot and make it up. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and get inspired to make crock pot soup. If you like these crock pot meal preps, these lazy girl crockpot meal preps, put in the comments, let me know you like them because I'll make more. Put more crockpots, bud, in the comments right now, and don't forget to like and subscribe, buddy. I'll catch you on the next vid, honey. Peace.
Oh yeah.
This is called the soup.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it.